what'd you think about the attitude change with Nia Jax? Not only Ronda Rousey, but also that Matarazzi that was in the ring tonight. I don't remember the girl's name. Something Webb.
What was Michelle Webb?
I think it was Michelle Webb. I mean, the minute
supposedly a judo expert, by the way.
She was, unless maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but at one point it looked like she was smiling while at the beginning of the segment. I would have fucking broke her teeth. I mean, I don't. Maybe the segment was supposed to be designed that she was going to be, insulting Ronda Rousey also and in on it. And I'm not saying that. I want to make this clear. I'm not saying that Nia Jax shot on this girl. I'm saying that maybe the segment was that Nia Jax and this girl were in cahoots to make fun of Ronda Rousey, and then Nia Jackson's storyline got pissed off and just went over the edge and really started abusing this girl. If that's what it was designed to be, it was obviously didn't go over well. I don't know what the fuck the smiling was about, but I know what I saw what you wrote on Twitter.
Right.
I disagree with you. I thought Nia Jax in this segment was great. The problem I had with it was the original challenge to Ronda Rousey. Like WrestleMania, she's crying. She battled being labeled the bully, being bullied, made fun of about her weight. Right. And it's like, all right, if you take away the last 6 to 8 months and you had tonight's segment, it would have fit perfectly. It almost felt like somebody decided to splice a segment that was recorded 8 months ago and decided to play it on Raw. I'm like, what the fuck happened between Raw and now, to do this? I could understand friendly competition where you start taking it a little seriously. Okay, no more smiling. Now I'm pissed off, and now it's a challenge. You can have two people who are friendly have a feud and then start getting a little bit annoyed at each other and trying to show each other up. And then once the match is over, you shake hands, you walk away. This didn't feel like that tonight. This felt like, okay, this is Nia Jax from 2017, but it doesn't fit in with 2018. Right. I liked what I saw. I just don't understand why it was done tonight.
No, I did. And Nia is the heel now. Is she the protagonist? What is she? I mean, I don't really get this. I know Ronda's supposed to be the babyface, but even her delivery, Nia Jax's delivery, was bizarre to me. It wasn't like she was coming off heelish, but I still am not sure what's going on here. Is it the shades of gray babyface that she's doing of the 90s? I don't even think she knows what she's doing. And I know what you're going to say, DT. Blame the writers. She's giving this material. She's probably doing her best. She probably doesn't know herself. They don't listen. I think that everyone knows, DT, that Ronda Rousey will get the majority of the cheers in this feud. Don't you think so? You think it's not even close to 50-50. No. I would say it's 90-10 going to be Ronda Rousey over. But yeah, I didn't understand that girl. Was she supposed to be in on it? Was she supposed to be just some job girl? Was she Nia's friend? Is this Michelle Webb girl? Because Corey Graves was putting her over. I don't know if you noticed that. Corey Graves goes, this girl is no slouch. She is a judo champion. They don't do that with, in-town jobbers, DT. Well, so is she going to come out with Nia now? This is her friend.
Was she really a judo champion?
Well, that's what Corey Graves said. Anybody else in the chat room hear the same thing? That
Corey Graves also said that, he almost beat up Booker T at a Starbucks,
No, but for him to say she was no slouch, like, is this girl something in developmental? I'm not familiar with her. I was going to go look her up, but I didn't have time. Then the show came on. So I don't know. Maybe I'll check out afterwards. Is it maybe someone in the chat room? Was this girl anyone of note? Or was just a bullshit thing to put her over?
Well, I'm sure Boom Shakalaka, somebody could look up, was this girl? I don't think it was. He had to have been a joke. I mean, it's just.
I'm just not sure. Yeah.
Even when she pulled the armbar, I was like, I don't even think that's indie worthy. It's just, I don't know. I didn't like it, and
the fact that Champion is chasing and antagonizing the challenger, it's just a weird thing there. I mean, I haven't seen that since Ric Flair was torturing Ricky Morton to wrestle him in 1987, Rock and Roll Express, and told them to take a shot at the title.
Well, I find that smart. I'll tell you why I find it smart. Because it's backwards booking right now with Ronda Rousey. What's easier? Ronda Rousey being, look, I understand it could have been portrayed as two friends having some intense challenges with each other in the ring, and they're going to have a match, fine. But it's clear that WWE, wants the fans to shift in a certain direction. So what's easier? Having the fans go against Ronda Rousey or go for Ronda Rousey? And it's easier for them to go for Ronda Rousey, especially after Nia did that emotional speech at the pay-per-view. And she, the fans were like, I think it was Backlash, and the fans were like, the fuck is this PSA announcement? I mean, it just went on and 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 on. It was like fucking forever. So, but I'm just annoyed that, as you and I have been saying since fucking WrestleMania time. I mean, I said, she ain't even going to have enough matches you could count on a retarded hand. I mean, in storyline, shouldn't Ronda Rousey be the one to be on Raw next week to show off what she's going to do to Nia Jax? Instead, we have the opposite. Nia Jax is going to face Natty. And what's going to happen? Nia Jax is going to beat Natty. She's probably going to maybe not break a move, and Natty's going to be writhing in pain, and then Ronda Rousey's going to come out to make the save, and that's what it feels like it's going. And no, it should be the opposite. Ronda Rousey should be in there to showcase what she's going to do to Nia Jax. But instead, what we're getting with Ronda Rousey is 35 seconds of offense recorded on a camera phone at a house show where she does, 5 moves, and it's really the opponent flipping themselves. And, Ronda Rousey looks fine. I'm not saying that she doesn't look good, but if you notice, even on the house shows, she's teaming up with someone. She's doing, count the amount of time that she's actually executing moves. It's anybody to a certain extent could learn 5 to 10 moves, and that's it. I want to see Ronda Rousey tell a story in the ring. All right, it's not going to be Triple H, Kurt Angle, and Stephanie in there this time around. It's going to be Nia Jax. Nia Jax is good, but is she a ring general that she's going to be able to control the story? I don't know. I don't know.